For example, when I would like to perform some kind of operation like insert into table name, all those things, can we connect directly? No, we need to connect to the database, meaning that in a server we may have multiple databases are there. Multiple databases are there. If you would like to check all those databases, I can go for a command called show command followed by databases. It will show the list of databases for you which are exist in the present server, like information schema, MySQL, performance underscore schema, sys. These are the various kind of databases which are already given by the MySQL developers. Okay, if you want to create your own database, I can go for a command called create database. Database name is RGUKT. RGUKT. I have created a database. Now I would like to check whether this database is created or not. Then I can go for once again show databases. Show databases. So here you have created a database called RGUKT. Now can I able to directly perform any operations on this database? When you would like to work with any database, you have to compulsory require tables. Is there any tables are there? That you can able to check with help of show tables command. Is there any tables are there? At least we didn't selected the database at least, right? Out of all these databases, you have to select one database on which you need to work. So for that, what you have to use? You have to use a command called use RGKT. Now from now onwards, what I'm trying to work, I'm trying to work with a database called RGKT. Now in this, if you would like to check the tables, then I can go for show tables. Is there any tables are there? No tables are there. That is why it is showing empty set. Now what I can do is, I would like to create one table. How I am going to create table? By using a syntax called create table. The table name is student. Guys, here I have a table. You can observe I have a table called student. RGKT is database, student is a table, and CS is a table. I would like to insert this data in the database. Okay, the requirement is SID, SNAME, and SS should not allow null values. And SID should be auto incremented, and it should be a kind of primary key. This is the requirement I require. So remember SID, SNAME, and S. So how we are going to create that? Create table student. I would like to add the column name as SID. It should be of type integer, and it should not be not null. Not null. I'll go for creating the column name as SNAME. That should be of type varchar of 40, and it also should not be not null. And then I'll go with the SH, which should be of type integer. I have created a table. Guys, what is the difference between char of 40 and varchar of 40? Varchar of 40 is going to allocate the space of variable length. Whatever the amount that is required, that much amount of memory only it is going to allocate it. Whereas coming to char of 40, irrespective of whether it is required or not, it is going to allocate 40 bytes of memory. That is the difference between varchar of 40 and char of 40. Okay, fine guys. If you would like to check its structure, I can go with the desk command. Desk student. The meaning is desk means describe. Here I have created SID in something like this. We have shown there are no keys are there, and it is showing that null, meaning that it is not allowing. It is not going to allow null values. Whereas coming to SH, it is going to allow null values. The default values here are null. Null. Guys, is it following the structure what you have given? No, right? It is not specified according with the structure. So what you need to do? We need to alter its structure. We need to change its structure. That we can do with help of alter command. Alter table. The table name is student. The table name is student. What I need to do? For example, I would like to add one more column. Then I can go for a command called add command. The column name is S class, which is of type varchar of 40. Varchar of 40. What is the meaning of this one? In addition to 3 columns, it is going to add one more extra column called S class. If you would like to check the description of the table, then I can go for full name describe student. This is the way you can able to alter the existing table. If you would like to alter the some kind of existing properties, then also I can go for alter command. Alter table table name is student, table name is student. I would like to modify, the existing property of s name varchar 42 varchar of 60. Then I can go for command called modify command. Modify s name varchar of 60. You can go for describing student. You can observe, guys, it has modified its data type to 60. This is the way you can able to modify its properties. You can able to modify its properties. Similarly, uh, it is accepting null value, right? Here you can observe s name is also accepting null values, s is also accepting null values, but according to requirement, these should not allow null values. So that also you need to modify, right? So the for that, what you can do, you can go for alter command, alter table student. I have to use the modifying of property, modify s name varchar of 60, we should not allow null values, should not allow null values. Similarly, I would like to modify sh, which should be of type integer, which should not also not allow to null. Now we'll go for describing the table student. Now you can observe, guys, now these three are not allowing null values, these three are not allowing null values. So I think this class is extra for us, this column. So what I will do is I will try to remove this one. How we are going to remove this one? By using a drop command. Yes, alter table student drop column name, drop column name. The column name is s class. Drop column, drop column name is s class. Column name is affected. If I describe student, right? This is the way you can able to drop the column also. Okay, fine. So this is the way you can able to alter. For example, I would like to alter the name of one particular column. Then I can go for a command called change command. Alter table, table name is student. What I would like to modify, I would like to rename it. Rename it. That is what I am using, change. Change. What I need to modify? Column from s name to, sorry, I don't want to use name to, I have to use, I would like to change the old name as s name, new name as name, and I would like to define its data type as varchar of 40, and it should not null. There is a spelling mistake. Yes, it should not null. ఎక్కడమ్మా? Yes. Yes, it has affected. Now if you want, if you describe student, you can observe, guys, it has its renamed its column name to s name to name, and its corresponding data type also it has changed, and all it's not going to accept null values. And is there any primary keys are there? According to requirement, I need to add a primary key, and I need to add auto increment value. Auto increment for what? SID, and primary key meant for SID only, right? How we are going to add one particular constraint? I need to change its properties by using a command called alter table, table name. I would like to add primary key of, what is the primary key? SID. Primary key is SID. Okay, before going to this, what I would like to do is I would like to go for modify SID as auto increment. SID int, which should not be not null, and which should be auto incremented. It should be auto increment. Now what is happening here? It is showing some error. Incorrect table definition. There can be only one auto column, and it must be defined as a key. What is the meaning of this one? In a table, there should be only one key, but is there any keys are there? No keys, meaning that that is not our error. What is the problem? There can be only one auto column. There are no auto columns are there. There are no auto increments are there. But it must should be compulsory kind of a key. if you would like to work with any kind of auto increment option, you have to compulsory have required a kind of a key. But is there any keys there? No. Meaning that auto increment will work for only the primary keys concept. So you have to make first compulsory SID as primary key, then you have to go for auto increment. So how we are going to do? How we are going to make primary key for SID? Alter table student add primary key of SID. Now I added primary key. Describe student. Primary key is added. Once primary key is added, I can able to increment it, right? By using alter table student modify SID int not null auto increment. Now it will work. Describe student. As you can observe, guys, this is auto incremented. Can we able to add unique key? Unique key add cheyachama. For example, I would like to add the names also should be unique. Can I add it? By using same alter only. Alter table name is student. For example, I would like to add sh int which should not be null and it should be unique. It should be unique. That should be, I need to define whether it is modifying or whether I need to add like that you need to add as it is effective. Describe student. As you can observe, now unique key added. So the difference between this unique key and primary key is unique key can able to add unique values, but it won't allow duplicates. Can it allow null? It will allow null. How many nulls it will allow? 1. Coming to primary key having an internal property of not allowing the null values, not allowing the duplicate values, meaning that primary key will inherit not null constraint as well as unique key constraint. So once we created the given structure, so I hope I have covered everything regarding the structure. Is it right? All should not be null and SID should be auto increment and it should be primary key. Yes, we have added. Then what we can do is we need to insert this data. We need to insert the data. First name is so and so and so on. So how we are going to insert by using insert command. Insert into table name. What is the table name? Student values of 1 comma jaya comma some data which may be not equivalent there jaya comma 26. Inserted the data inside. If you would like to check whether it has successful inserted or not, we'll use a DQL language, that is data query language, that is select command. Select star from table name. What is the table name? Student. Table name is student. Okay, fine. I would like to insert some more data, something like 2 comma, let me take Koti, and the data is 27. Inserted. Select star from student. Not only selecting all the columns, if you want to, you can able to filter out the columns also. How we are going to filter out the columns? By properly placing here SID some column names SH. From where you need to get, that's it. You are going to filter out the columns. If you want to filter out the rows, then I can able to use an extra command called where command. Where you need to define the condition. What kind of condition you need to define? Where SH is equal to 26. Then I am trying to filter out the columns as well as I am trying to filter out the rows. Okay. For example, I would like to get all the data. That is what I am writing start from student, but the data should be in some kind of sorted order. Then I can go for order by class, order by SH, order by SH. You are going to get in some order, that is some ascending order. I think we inserted in the same order only, right? So if you want to make sorted in the descending order, I can go for desk command once again. So there is a clear difference between usage of desk in select command, usage of desk outside of select command. So now you are going to get the data in the form of descending order. descending order. Okay, fine. So now I would like to insert one more data. Insert into student values of 3 comma or else 2 comma k comma 2, 2 comma k comma 2. Can it going to be allowed ma? Can it is going to be allowed? No, it won't go, it won't be allowed because serial number SID is already there. 2, it won't allow duplicate values. So you will get an error. You will get an error. Yes. I would like to go for inserting some more data. That is, for example, 23 k comma 23. Can I insert multiple data at a time? Yes. 24 L 24. Yes. So this is enough for us, which will show that we can able to insert multiple rows. Select star from something like this. It is inserting. It was inserted. Okay, guys. For example, my user is not interested to enter age. My user is not interested to enter the age. Then what I can do? For example, let me take here. There is a user called Harita with serial number 4, and the name is Harita, and she is not interested to enter her age. Then can I go for like this? It will provide an error. The error is column count does not match with the given column count. So actual table column count is 3, but here we are trying to pass the column count as 2, meaning that when the user not interested to pass some column values, at that time this kind of structure is not possible for us. Not possible for us. Then you can go for one more type of structure, that is insert into the table name. You have to define the list of columns. The list of columns are SID comma S name. That's it. User is trying to pass only 2 columns. User is not passing for 3 values. Yes, ma. So I hope my screen is sharing to you, right? So here the problem is the column count is not matching, right? Meaning that when the user is not interested to enter some particular column values, then at that time the given syntax will not work for us. So at that time what we can do, we can go for altering the syntax by passing the column names. So that is insert into student the list of columns where the user is interested, like SID, S name. S name is there or name is there? Name. And he has to define, we have to define values. The values are like 1 comma Harit. That's it. Now it can able to enter field SH doesn't have a default value. Yes. The problem here is we are saying that is not null column, right? Now when we are not entering any value, we are not entering any value, it is going to place the default value as null value. But we are saying that we should not allow null value. So we have to place some default value for that. So what we can do is we can alter its structure by using alter table student, and we have to modify structure. Modify structure. That modification is sh which is of type integer, which should not null. And what we have to define? We have to define some default value. The command is default. Default value I am trying to pass as age as 25. That's it. We can able to describe the student. See, you can observe here, instead of having the null value, here we are trying to pass the default value as 25. Now if you work with that command, sorry, insert into student SID name values 1 comma Harita, duplicate entry 1 for the primary key, because 1 is already there, that's why it is showing some error. Now I can go for 2 comma Harita, 2 also there, 3 is there. Okay, I will go with 3. Now 1 row affected. So okay guys, now I can go for select star from student. Guys, you can observe the Harita number ID is 3 and name is Harita, age is we didn't enter, but we are going to place default value, that is 25. If you are not going to use the not null constraint, it is going to place null as default value. So this is the way you can able to work with. Now can I able to insert multiple values through the structure? Can I able to enter? Yes. For example, I think 25 is not there. The name Harita, no problem. I can able to enter the remaining values 26 comma Kalyan, Kalyan, 27 comma Koti. Let me take. Meaning that I can able to insert. Okay, fine. Yes, guys. So here what is happening? I can able to insert multiple values at a time, right? Yes. But here there is a problem. I am trying to insert the ID number 25, name Harita, no problem. 26 with Kalyan. What about the default value of age? 25. But that column we are defining it as unique constraint. That's why it is going to insert 25, but the 25 is already there. That's why the syntax won't work for us. So now what I can do is I can go for again writing the query, insert into student SID name SH values of 25 comma Kalyan comma 28. 28 is not there, I think, right? 26 comma Koti, Koti, and I am taking 26, 26 which is already there. I am taking intentionally, and I am taking 24 which is 23 which is already there, and I am taking Ramya, and the age should be something like 30. I am trying to enter. Now guys, what will happen here? Will you get an error or not? Yes, you will get an error. The error is duplicate entry for 26 for key SH. Obviously, you are getting error. When you are trying to get the data, select star from student. Is this row, for example, let me take the first row. First tuple is valid tuple or not? Valid tuple. Even though the tuple is valid tuple, but it is inserted. No, it is not inserted. Meaning that in this particular kind of structure, if you are trying to enter multiple values among the multiple tuples, among those if some of the tuples are true and some of the tuples are errors, then if at least one tuple is error, all the remaining data also won't be inserted. That is the problem, right? To overcome the drawback, we can go for altering its structure by using a command called ignore command. Insert ignore into student, something like this. It will now whatever the errors are there, that errors will be simply ignored and all the successful columns will be inserted for us. Observe, you can get one row affected, two warnings, total number of records are 3, duplicates are 2, warnings are 2. Now if I try to perform select star from student, you will get, you will insert only 25 Kalyan 28 and all the remaining things are not inserted. Will you are getting any error? No error. That is the advantage of ignore command. Ignore command. This command will work for all the primary keys and all the unique kind of keys. If you want to check its warnings by using show warnings command. Is there any warnings are there? I think it is showing empty set. That's okay, fine. Actually warnings are there, but I don't know why it is not showing. Okay, fine. So if you would like to check the warnings, you can go for show warnings command. So this is the way you can able to insert data. Now I would like to create one more table. Create table CSC serial number int name varchar of 40 varchar of 40. What is another column name? Age which is of type integer. I have created a table. I am trying to insert the data. Insert into CSC values of 35 comma King, comma 35. What's your name, ma? 36, comma Naga, comma 36. I'm trying to insert this data. Now my question is, I have some data here in CSC table. I would like to copy this entire data into student table. How can I able to copy that entire data into student table? Is there any possibility for us? Yes, obviously solution is there. What is that solution? Can we go with join command? Yes, here we can go with simple operation, simple kind of command with alteration of insert command. That is insert into, where you need to insert the data? Student. What I need to use? SID, name, SH. From where you are trying to copy? That you need to perform select command. Select. What you need to select? S number, name, age from CSC. That's it. You can able to simply copy all the list of values which are available in the CSC table into student table. It is going to be copied. It is going to be copied. If you want, you can able to define the filtering option also, where age equal to some 36 or like that. I don't want to go for that. I will just go for copying this data. This is the way you can able to. You can just check for select star from student. You can just check 35 and 36 are already there. So if you want to copy all the entire table data into one particular table into another particular table, you can go with just command of insert select command, combining of insert and select commands. But here there is a minimum requirement. That requirement is those two tables having same number of columns. Same number of columns. In addition to that, same data type should be existing. That is one minimum requirement for this. This is the way you can able to work with the insert command. Once we perform some kind of insertion operation, we can able to go with delete command. Delete from the table name is student. If I write like this, what will happen? It is going to delete all the entire table data. Table data. I don't want to go for that. I want to delete only one particular tuple, where SID equal to, let me call as 25. The student with ID 25 will be deleted. The ID will be deleted. Can I go with some kind of conditionals? Like I said equal 25 is a kind of conditional. Can I go with comparison operators, range operators, all those? If you want, you can go with all those things. Yes, I have deleted. I have deleted. Right? I don't want to go for deleting a single tuple. I want to delete all the tuples. Then I can go for delete from. I can go with truncate command, right? You can go with delete from student also, or you can go with truncate command. Truncate table. What is the table name? Student. Okay, I don't want to go for truncate the student table. I want to truncate CSC table. If I truncate CSC table, all will be deleted. If I am performing select star from CSC, that is empty set because we delete all. There is a command called drop command. There is a command called drop command. Drop command. Drop table. Table name is, let me go with CSM. I don't want to go for all remaining. Okay, let me go with student only. Okay, no problem. Student. Now what will happen here? It is going to delete entire tuples along with its structure. Student table is deleted completely. Now if I go for describe student, it will provide an error. In the database RGKT, student table is not exist because truncate command is going to delete only the tuples. Drop command is going to delete tuples as well as its structure. Okay, fine. Next, I would like to insert some data into CSC. Insert into CSC values of 1 comma. What is structure, amma? Serial number, name. Okay, name. Name is Naga. Age is 35. And I am trying to go for 2 comma Ramya and age is 36. Let me go with inserting two values. I am trying to perform select star from CS. Okay, we have performed all various kind of operations like insert, delete, truncate, drop, all these things. We'll go with one more kind of command called update command. Update, which is meant for to update the existing data based upon certain kind of conditions. Update, what I need to update? CSC table. What I need to set? By using a command called set command. Update CSC table, set. For example, I would like to update age. Age equal to some 25, where where serial number equal to some condition 1. For serial number 1, age will be updated to 25. Age will be updated to 25. Guys, if I am not writing the condition, what will happen? It will update for all kind of data. It will update for all kind of data. So can I go with multiple updates of one particular tuple? Can I go or not? Yes, ma. Update CSC set age equal to 26. I would like to change the name to Chittur. Chittur, where serial number equal to 1. Serial number equal to 1. So I think I made mistake there. That's it. Rows matched 1, changed 1. If I'm trying to perform select star from CSC, I can able to update multiple columns also by separating with the comma operator. Comma operator. Okay, fine. So I think we completed